this is not COVID. And that's a super important thing to point out. This is a whole different thing than what we were seeing in.
Exactly. If it's not COVID, I don't need to talk to you, right?
Don't nobody want to get to know a 12-year-old kid that gamble, cuss, and smoke weed. You ain't a good kid, nigga. You is a bad kid. You a horrible child, nigga. Nobody wants a child like you, King. You really need to be locked up, nigga, in a foster care system.
So wait, because you deal with kids, is it too late? Is he too far gone?
Yeah. That's why he too far gone. Because he done had some pussy, he done got his dick sucked, he smoked weed, he toting guns. So this is what made me change my curriculum. I used to target the 12, the 13, the 14, the 15. Once they reach that age, life have to teach them, or they have to go inside of an institution of sort. You got to get them before they get to the point where King get. You got to, nigga, before where little RT is and where little King is, once they reach that age and that level, 12 years old, that foundation is set.
And the powers that be know that. What do you think early childhood development is? It's psychology. It's the study into the mind of the adolescent. Now, we wish that they was doing it for good. Are they? Sure, they probably are.
Niggas gonna be hard to go back, nigga, and reconstruct a new foundation for them kids and develop a new belief system, a new value system. Homie, you gotta catch them at that 3rd grade level. That's why the governments, that's why they have 3rd grade literacy tests to try to see who can read in the 3rd grade, and that's how they build prisons.
If you can read in the 3rd grade, well, Michael Jordan, the GOAT, wants you in his prison. So how do we get you there through the pipeline of prison, sports, sex? I don't know. You leave it in the comments and tell me. Because I'm sure you intelligent Negroes know, right?
That's why they target young minds for the homosexual cartoons and the homosexual television. That's why they target the young minds, not the adolescent mind. He got an adolescent mind. He's already criminal minded. So nigga, he have to go into an institution and you have to deconstruct his value system and re-socialize him with a whole new belief system. But yeah, it's too late for him. He's already criminal minded. He'll be dead or in jail by the time he's 21. He'll get killed at a dice game. He'll be robbed in Memphis. He'll be killed in Memphis. By the time he become a teenager where he can break away from the adult, somebody go kill him in Memphis.
Man, I haven't heard you be wrong about, from Lil J to, we can keep going. You know, Yayo's back in prison.
Yeah. I'm betting, homie, listen, I've been working, nigga, I'm damn near an expert with dealing with, nigga, adolescents and juvenile delinquent. Nigga, King won't make it to 25. He won't make it to get a developed brain because what he's already exposed to. And he might catch a rape case.
Because he himself was already sexually abused.
Cause he liked to fuck. He done got to do what grown folks do. And nigga, he 12. Nigga, who else can he fuck on? He ain't fucking on grown women. He go catch a rape case. He go get killed or robbed, nigga, long before he get to be grown. And I'm willing to bet on that. I know it sounds horrible and harsh.
Not too many people are talking about what just took place in Chile, y'all. And what you're looking at here is basically the whole country, except for 2 regions, have lost power. 8 to 19 million people currently have no power in Chile. Nothing is working. Cell phones, internet service, nothing is currently working in Chile. And y'all see that dichotomy again with the cold and the chili and the snow and the ice. Y'all see this? How do 19 million people lose power? How is that possible? You can also see that the train station, right? Because the train stopped working as well, and now people are getting out and walking up the escalators because the escalators are also not working. The government has declared a state of emergency, and they have no idea where the start of this loss of power is coming from. They're speculating that it's the capital city of Santiago. So y'all remember the light flickering things that were going on earlier this year and last year? People were also stating in the comments that this was happening before the power went out as well. So whatever was happening over here is also happening in other places. It's like it's going around the world, y'all. Y'all see what I'm saying? And once again, they declared a state of emergency because they don't know what the cause of this was. Y'all see the shit's happening all over the world, y'all. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, follow, and share for more videos like this.
How long before it happens here? It's not gonna happen here because America's the greatest country. I thought you knew that.
Tell me why I just found my mom on OF. I just found my mother, the woman that gave birth to me, on only, you know.
Yeah, but shouldn't you be happy for your mother because she don't need no man? In fact, that's why she got rid of your dad, and that's why she told you that you don't need no man. She's an entrepreneur, right? Oh, yeah. Body count matters, right? Or no, maybe it doesn't. What do we know? We're stupid men. I'd like to see you on OnlyFans. You look like you in your 30s, but you got braces. What happened?
You know the one. No, actually, pause. Hold on, pause. No, I didn't find her. I didn't find her. My ex.
Your ex. Oh, your ex found your mama. That's what I like about this audience here. They're OnlyFans patrons. I've been saying that for a lot of years, and these dudes are like, no, you don't know me. Yes, you're an OnlyFans subscriber, bro. Tell me more about your story, Emily. Let me bring it back.
No, actually, pause. Hold on, pause. No, I didn't find her. I didn't find her. My ex found her and then sent me this big paragraph about my hoe-ass mom being on OF. And
I guarantee he was laughing. He was like, dang, now I see why we broke up. Yo, mama's a hoe. So no, bitch, I'm not the problem. I've got my shortcomings, but you is absolutely a hoe, bitch. Because your mama is.
Guys, my mom is a bop. My bop ass mom has an OF page. And then also tell me why I also found her hidden, that she didn't hide very well, TikTok, okay, and Instagram, and tell me why this woman that gave birth to me is about to surpass me on TikTok, bro.
Cause she's a hoe. Your mama got a fatty. That's not even a BB. She white. Your mama one of them juicy white girls. And you one of them juicy white girls. You get it from your mama. I mean, you don't really look that surprised. Are you jealous? Are you trying to make contact? Is that what this is? You're like, sorry, not sorry? I don't know what you wear, bitches. But finish telling me, Haley. I'm listening.
She's doing better than I am. She gets more engagement, more views, more likes. She's almost about to have more followers than me. And she's a bop. My mom's a bop.
Aw, Kirsten. Listen, what is her OFs? Well, damn, don't be like that. Jealous bitch.
Hey, can anyone tell me what this is? There's like a glowing streak in the sky, and it's weird because if you look, the moon's on this side, right up there. I don't know if you can see it. What the hell is this?
The US is trying to control what Africans watch.
What's new?
But Africa just pulled a Uno reverse on them.
Now that part's new.
The US government recently banned African Stream, claiming that it's secretly run by Russian intelligence.
Of course.
Come on. Russia has way more important things on their to-do list. This is all about control. Africans are producing their own media, telling their own stories.
Wait. They have been doing that. Maybe y'all just figured that out, but they have been.
And the US is panicking because for the first time in history, Africans are connecting the dots between Western policies and their own struggles. But here's where it gets wild. Because the US thinks that banning African Stream is going to silence these voices, but instead it's just proving their point.
Which is why you have to create the virus through the food to get rid of them. We tried AIDS, it didn't have the desired effect. We tried crack, we tried the projects, we tried breaking up their family. God damn it, black people! We'll figure it out.
Americans aren't puppets, and they're definitely not brainwashed by the Russians. They're just tired of being told what to think.
By the Americans. So let the Russians tell them what to think for a little while. God damn. Uncle Sam, stingy nigga.
Platforms like African Stream are giving them the tools to think for themselves. The US is acting like a dying empire. They're desperate, irrational, and out of touch. Instead of addressing the real issues, they're just trying to silence the truth with their colonial empires crumbling, because Africa is the youngest continent with widespread internet access.
Africa is the youngest continent with widespread internet access? How is that possible?
Don't you touch my brother's coat!
White people. I forgot. I just played this for all my flat earthers and LeBron James fans who will see this and say, that don't mean nothing. You're right. It doesn't.
Question. How does a girl find a husband but doesn't want to go on dates?
She doesn't. I think you don't, unless he come and knocks on your door. But honestly, I don't think you're going to find a husband at all. But that was by design. That's why this is a part of the whole creepy talk genre. Because
every single date I've had lined up this year alone, 2025, I've canceled on them. Well, no, one of them canceled on me.
Listen, you getting older and older. That's a lot of wrinkles. You're running out of wrinkles, and them things is turning into rankles. So the last thing is like for you to get a cat.
But every single date I've had lined up, other than that one, I've canceled on them because they'll ask me, "Yo, you want to go grab drinks? You want to go, get dinner?" And I'd be like, "Yeah." And then a couple hours later, I'm like, "Fuck, man! Like, why did I agree? Like, that was like, I know me. Like, I know I'm gonna cancel as soon as I say yeah. I'm like, fuck, why did I agree to do that?"
Well, you agreed because you like the attention. That's why God made you. You want to get looked at, and God made us as men. We want to look at you. That's why Megan found out her mom got an OF. Her mom like getting looked at, and we like looking at her. I don't think her ex went searching for her OF. He was just like, oh, this is Bailey's mom. Well, here, let me just send this bitch this right fast. So that's why you accept it, because you want to be looked at.
Like, the idea sounds good.
Sure it does.
But, I'm sorry, Bella. My cat's laying right here.
You got a cat? Yo, Eddie, tell her right fast.
You on your way! You going to the top!
I don't know what it is. I like the attention. I just need it from afar. Like, I don't want too much attention,
Right back to the creepiness. You think that these athletes don't have demons inside of them and the demon is controlling a person? Isn't your body a vessel? These demons, they wear your vessel of a body like a Halloween suit. And they've been telling us in movies, what's that movie? Men in Black? An Edgar suit? I think that was supposed to represent a demon. They can't come out and tell you straight up. They got to make fun of it and joke. But they know what it is, because whether it's real or not, they believe it. Oh yeah. The people with all the money, the billionaires, they believe that thing wholeheartedly. Jordan's a billionaire. How you think he got there? With his skill? That's a demon doing that. But you know what? I'm going to be quiet.
It's hard to really compare the generations. If you look at what MJ did during his era, like, I played in between both those eras, and the rules are totally different. Like, you can't touch a guy now. A guy will go to the free throw line 20, 25 times a game just off of ticky-tack stuff.
But it used to, and Phil Jackson said this when he was promoting his book years ago. If Mike played today, he would average 45 in his play.
Easily.
You believe that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's why it's, so much is made about the errors. It's just not a comparison. To compare what we do now and what's going on now to what's happened in the 80s and the 90s.
Well, they would beat up James Harden now.
Oh yeah.
Like he'd go to the floor a few times.
Yeah, if he flopped once or twice, they would make sure they gave him a reason to flop or fall down. It wouldn't be them guessing, did somebody hit him? And right now, when we see a foul, we're always guessing, well, did he get touched? What happened? His hand went this way, so it's always like we're trying to decipher what happened in the play. But back in the 80s and early 90s, it was like he just kind of took his elbow and went right across his head. and it was a real foul.
Yeah, they didn't call flagrants back then.
Yeah, no.
They would just say that's a foul. That's a hard foul is what you get.
Foul. And when I
off fouls.
Yeah, I remember going to the hole as a young fella, and you got knocked down, literally. You got knocked down, and you went to go make a layup, and you hit the ground. If the ball went in the air, then they'll knock you down, and it's not a foul because the ball's gone already. Nowadays, it's excessive. They might throw you out of the game.
Most Americans don't know that near the Hawaiian Islands, there is a massive floating garbage patch. It is twice the size of Texas and 3 times the size of France. This is the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, covering an area of 1.6 million square kilometers and weighing 80,000 tons, the equivalent of 500 blue whales. It consists of plastic waste, fishing nets, shipwreck debris, and other trash. The patch is located between California and Hawaii. Most of the waste comes from countries like the United States, Japan, China, and South Korea.
Sure, blame the Americans. You see, the rest of the world, they hate us. Well, MAGA, let's make America gay again. I'm tired of getting blamed for everything, man, because gay people don't get blamed for shit.
Yeah. It was formed due to the North Pacific Gyre, a system of swirling ocean currents that traps waste in its center. This garbage patch suffocates marine life, and its toxic microplastics seep into the air, water, sea creatures, and even end up in our food. But because it is too far from the coastline of any country, no nation wants to take responsibility for cleaning it up. If nothing changes in the future, we may end up swimming in trash.
We're already swimming in trash. Look at the state of the NBA.
This footage has just been released by NASA due to a Freedom of Information request by Trump's team. This is the strangest footage I have ever seen. Watch and listen to this. This is from Apollo 11, inside the capsule, and watch what appears.
85. Okay, Charlie, we're in the limb. The tracking index mark is the same. Roger, we copy.
United Nations Security Council.
All of the leaders of the United Nations are sitting in front of this mural. This mural. The original sin is represented in an egg pattern shape in the center. Lucifer is handing out Eve the fruit of wisdom, or the forbidden fruit. And the older Adam and Eve are locked in their hands later on, and the first son, the king, was born in front of them. The left side of the mural represents the pillar of Boaz, which means the sun. Everything is in golden shaped patterns there, while the right side represents the pillar of Jakim, the moon, because everything is in silver color shape. Below the king, the phoenix rose up of the ashes. The phoenix stands for transformation in short. Below the phoenix there is the beast, not alive anymore, in an underground cavern. Much more is going on in this mural. Just ask.
I told you, man, whether it's true or not true, the billionaires, the political people, they believe it. So why would you not believe it? Or at least take their belief in it seriously. I mean, you don't have to. There's plenty of girls with BBLs out here and fake hair and all that stuff for us to chase as men and to distract us. I mean, it's not distracting. It's fun. Let's continue to have fun until the food runs out. The food won't run out. It's endless. You shut the fuck up talking. You don't know me or my country. Fuck.
Yourself, why are all leaders of the United Nations sitting in front of this mural? Is that mural just decoration, or has this much deeper meaning?
Women, stop calling men gay for not wanting to sleep with you.
They can't. They won't. They can't accept rejection. So it got to be that you're gay. It's not that I'm a weird bitch who never wants to leave my house. I keep saying, yeah, I'll go on a date because I like the attention, but I don't want to go. I want to stay in here with my cat. That's not why. It's got to be because you're gay. Like LeBron James.
You do realize that makes you the same kind of person as like the dude you reject and he goes, well, you're fucking ugly anyway. It's the same thing. It's weird, dude.
No, it's not weird. He was raised without a father, so he's a simpy, lame, controllable man, and women think they like dudes like that until they get a nigga like that and they're like, this nigga sucks, and not in a good way that I want him to. All men must be like this, but the powers that be, they knew that. These niggas have been practicing psychology since the fucking 1800s. Or have they? Have they? Nah, they haven't been. Forget about that.
Women cannot go around complaining that men are dogs and men only want one thing. And the second that men display signs of not wanting just one thing, we call them fucking gay. You are rejecting the existence of men who don't just want one thing. Why? Because it feels personal to you? Do you think that someone's choice to not have sex is because you're ugly or because you're the worst? Dude, what if they just don't feel like it?
Let me tell you, and I'm speaking from experience, LeBron James fan here, where you can say, oh, you're projecting. We'll sleep with an ugly girl. I slept with some ugly girls. Whew, boy. Have I in my day. There's been some whoppers. Speaking of whoppers, that bitch had like 3, 4 of them, and I watched her eat them all. And I still went over there and got some toupee from the bitch. I'm not proud of that. But I don't care either. It's not that you're ugly. I don't know what it is. You're just a strange bitch. Like, look how I paused it. What if you walked around like that all day? Hey, want to sleep with me? Hi, I'm Samantha. Be like, bitch, is you finna drive off a cliff, bitch? What?
And I get that we are joking, but I have seen this in many contexts that are not, in fact, joking. This is a self-fulfilling prophecy. Like, you complain that all men are dogs, and you find a half-decent one who doesn't immediately want you for your body, and that offends you because you assume it's personal instead of him just having self-respect. You call him a piece of shit and then go back to complaining about how all men are shitty. You are telling yourself over and over again that all men are like this, and thus you cannot conceptualize that a man is not, in fact, like that, even when he's right in your face telling you. Women, I love you. We can improve and do better in this regard.
There's a difference between the GOAT and your GOAT. I make this difference all the time. I didn't need to watch Jordan play to know that he's the GOAT. When somebody asks me who is the GOAT, it's Michael Jordan. I know the history of basketball. This man has 6 championships, 2 3-peats. He retired, came back, and did it again. Offensive player of the year and defensive player of the year in the same year. I mean, let's not even talk about how he changed the game between athletes and sneaker deals. I mean, the list goes on and on. It's Michael Jordan. But when someone asks me who my GOAT is, it's Kobe Bean Bryant because I watched him play his entire career.
I don't think there was anybody who dominated a period of time the way Michael Jordan did.
I think it's generational. Like
it's not generational. And I hate when people are like, I'm a product of my time. No, like...
LeBron fans watching this is hating right now. Damn, man, that's the dude. Men are not supposed to be hating like that. We're supposed to be in control of our emotions. But like I say, the people in control, they knew that your father would help you to be in control of your emotions. So we got to get him out of the house. How do we get him out of the house? Well, there's a bunch of ways that they did it. But that's the conspiracy. I think we can't prove it. There's more conspiracies out here than just UFOs and monsters and transformers and demons. And it's more than just that. It's a lot of stuff. Or maybe it's not. What do I know?
Somebody need to explain what was going on with Birdman while he was on the stage. It was having a Hot Boys reunion with everybody on the stage was rapping and shit. But Birdman, this man started malfunctioning. This man was looking like a glitch in the Matrix. Your man just had a sudden pause moment where he just started looking towards the ground and you can faintly see him moving his head a little bit. So BG went over to check on him. He looked at him like, is this man all right? BG even started to top him a little bit to see if he was good. He could have been off those Erkies, but I don't know. It looked like this man was malfunctioning to me. So y'all look at this video and y'all let me know what y'all think. Watch him, y'all. Look at him. Now watch BG come over and check on him like, this man good?
No. That's a dope lean. Or a dope thing, as we called them in the 80s and 90s.
If I was any of them people on that stage, I'm not doing no reunion with this man. Y'all know what he did to all of them in that group. We could talk about that another time, but y'all let me know what y'all think about this video down below in the comments.
This was the moment a furious resident poured water over a party girl who was about to pee in front of their house. 2 young women were standing outside the home after enjoying a night out on the town. But the angry homeowner hurled a container of water over the squatting reveller from an...
That's not foul. That's what I would do to a cat. A cat would just pee outside. in front of somebody's house. A wild animal would. A dog would. I'm not calling you a dog. I'm just saying you moving like a bitch. So you gotta pour water on the dog. Hey, get him in front of my house. Don't take a crap in front of my house. Where's your owner? Oh, you don't got one. Use a stray cat.
Upstairs window and called her a dirty degenerate.
How was that?
The hell was that?
Hello?
Hello?
Somebody done locked the door.
Who is it? Who is it?
Who's doing there?
Oh my god. I just get out of the house. Get out of the house.
So someone commented in one of my videos, like the bronzer highlighter I use, and I use the Milani 05 Chile. I tried it on, and no.
You just got a gay ghost. He trying to come out the closet because he see you using your makeup, doing the tutorial, and he want to help you with it. Be inviting. Be a friend.
¿Qué quiere?
This girl right here hired a homeless man right off the street that she didn't even know to film her and a guy doing the... So when I tell you this caught me by shock. So apparently this girl was right there and a dude was laying on top of the car and she was... And they were in some like private parking lots away from everybody. And next thing you know, a homeless dude is just showing up out of nowhere, walking by. And he's like, dude, I've never seen anybody in my life do something like that before. So then the girl right here has this idea and she's like, let me see if I can pay him and he can just film our content for me. So she asked the homeless guy, hey, if I pay you, will you take some pictures and videos? She said that this dude must have been like a ex-photographer or something because he was point on.
It's the naked body. You don't gotta be come on now, dog. Come on now, mine.
All the angles she needed, every different which way. She said that she was so impressed that she got his information in exchange and would definitely be doing business with him again.
She was impressed with somebody doing it for free. Hey, would you film us for free? He was like, sure, I'll watch some porn. I'll film your movie scene.
I really hope Americans see this because there's a chance it might not even get on their For You page because of how controlled their TikTok algorithm is right now.
I wish it hadn't got on mine because this is not what I was looking for. I was looking for Kaylee's mom's TikTok page, but this came up.
How much farther do you need to be pushed to start a revolution? To say, like, that's it, instead of sitting there being like, damn, that's so dystopian, that's so Hunger Games.
I mean, you could take your top off and kind of let's see how far I'm pushed to rebel. Let's start there. Like, how far are you willing to go? You saw the last girl. She willing to let homeless people film her doing sex scenes in public. Are you willing to come over here and talk to me in the nude about the revolution? Because it could be that I just need a better teacher. My wife too. She would love to hear your TED Talk about the revolution while you're topless, wearing a thong and high heels. Are you willing to? No, you're not. You prude, bitch.
You cannot repost videos about Palestine, about China. You cannot share them to more than 5 people because then you get a notification saying that is to limit the spread of harmful content on TikTok. Other things you cannot do. You cannot comment Free Luigi without it getting flagged.
But you can do a TikTok dance like the Bop House with your body painted with the Palestinian flag. You never thought to do that, cause you's a prude bitch.
It's a neutral thing. She's a young girl. She needs to learn herself. I didn't know myself when I was 22.
No, you don't need to know yourself. You need to be taught yourself.
By
so the
who?
thing is,
by your dad. Oh my, the powers that be have known young children need a father in their life. Look, marriage didn't just all of a sudden stop working 30 years ago. It's worked for thousands of years, dude. That's why the people in control had a confirmed CIA operative within the ERA movement of the 60s and the 70s. That's the equal rights movement, where women said, we can do everything that a man could do. And they basically tricked you women into working 40 hours a week. But that's a part of the conspiracy to get you out of the house so the government can now train your kids. We would have never been able to be where we are as a nation, as a world, 1,000 years ago, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 100 years ago, 60 years ago, if the moms were still in the house, being the first teachers. But you want to go to work, be an OnlyFans, all, you know.
This.
By who?
By your man,
No.
the man that you choose.
No.
So
see how defiant she is now. That's because you don't know how to choose good men. Because if your father was there, you would have been able to see your father leading by example. Because he loves his girl. That's his ride or die. He gonna treat her accordingly. And going back generations and generations and generations, the men, the good men, treated their women as such.
when a father sets standards and has boundaries for his daughter, the daughter isn't looking at the father like he's being controlling or he's being insecure. The daughter looks at the father like he loves me and he's trying to protect me. You get it? So the thing is, when you are a girl living under the roof with your father, when you leave out his household and you get with a man, that man becomes your father.
Well, not your father like he's telling you what to do, like your father like he's protecting you, he's covering you. First of all, your husband has to have you living at least at the standard of living that your father had you living at. He can have you living higher than that, but he can't have you living any lower than that. And some of the guys you women choose, that dude does become just another child for you.
Oh, I know, Sia. You're all right. I could do bad by myself. You goddamn right. Doing it alone is so much better, girl. I know, because why would I want to deal with anybody extra? Like, I already have 3 kids I have to deal with. You think I want to deal with a grown-ass kid? No, hell no. Talking about, how are we going to pay the bills? I'll give you half my check. Boy, half your check can't even pay the mortgage. Okay? So, bye. What'd he say? Oh, yeah, you know what, Moose? I'm gonna pull him. I'm done. I'm not even.
At that point, she blocked me because the answer to the question is, yes, you are hard-headed, but she's hard-headed for a myriad of reasons. But like I was saying, you don't want this dude. Some of these dudes that you women choose, he does become a child for you. But that's because you don't know what you're doing. But that's by design. That's the conspiracy. Thank you to my channel members. We said thank you to my channel members. No Diddy when I say member. Thank you to my channel members. Fuck you if you're not a member. Nah, I'm just kidding. But seriously, join. Thank you